right, let's make a inside out ornament. This time it's going to be a heart shape. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm in a rush today, sorry. So we want to do this. We want to make a beautiful ornament. It's going to be ones with the kind with the finial on it, and so let's do this. This will be beautiful for Valentine's Day coming up. Valentine's Day is around the corner, so let's get this going. All right, I hope y'all can join me. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I enjoy wood turning, and that is the bunches. All right, here we go. Okay, we're gonna try to make a heart. I saw a video of this guy making a heart, and I thought, oh, I mean, I can always buy something or put something in there inside the ornament, the inside out ornament if I want to, if this doesn't work out. So I have a piece of wood, and it's from Schaufert, and I wood turned it earlier on. So anyway, I'm going to turn it so we can make a heart, I hope. I'm going to try and see what we can do here. I know it looks strange. This has got to be Fatwood. It's beautiful too. Alright, the only problem I'm going to have is I don't have, my bandsaw does not work because the belt broke. And that's what I really need to be able to do what I need to do. Alright, let me get rid of this nub here. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh, boy. Okay. It's a pair of balls. Okay. All right, Linda. Okay. Sorry. That was not very nice. All right, let me see. If I can cut it at the angle it needs to be cut. Okay, I shaped it on this one to get rid of that place where it was hanging on to the other part. It's not all the way finished, but anyway. So I put it together and it's a heart. However, it's not sloped down enough here, so I'm going to pull it down right in this little area on both sides and see if we can get it to come down a little bit. That's good enough. What do you think? It looks like a heart to me. Or a butt. It's a heart. We're making a heart. That's a beautiful... I think it's beautiful. Alright, and I'll be back. Alright, and clean it with some alcohol. Make sure I get any grease or oil or something off of it. Oils. Before I glue it together, let's make sure that it's got to go on like this. That's a cute little heart. Yes, it is. Not because I made it, because it is actually cute and adorable. Oh gosh, that thing is sticking on there fast. I gotta line it up. Oh gosh. Man, that glue just stuck it together fast. Okay, I might add a little bit of sawdust here, or just shape it down a little bit, because it's a little bit of a crack right there. It probably doesn't really matter, seeing that it's going to be on the inside, the inside of the ornament here. So, wow, that glued down. That glued fast. All right, I'll be back. All right, I sanded it up. When I say we, I reckon I say we because I'm thinking y'all are with me, huh? Y'all are with me in a sense. Anyway, so I sanded it up real good. It took a long time because there were areas like right through here. There's little white lines. Sometimes if you don't have exactly when you're smoothing it down with the skew or spindle gouge or bowl gouge or whatever it is, if you don't have it the same level all the way down, it'll leave streaks. And I don't know what they're called. I'm not a professional wood turner. I'm just someone who loves to turn wood, and I love art. So I don't know all the terms and all the genre that goes with wood turning. So anyway, regardless, I left a white line around here and I had to sand it out, and it took a long time. I didn't like that white line. In fact, there's still a couple little places here and there, but I think it's acceptable at this point. So I just leave it alone. At least it's not obvious now. When I look at it, you don't see a white line going around it. Same thing with the bottom. It was the same thing. So it was like a swirl, white line, and it has to be sanded down or else it's going to always be there. And I don't want people to look at it and they see that little white line. So anyway, what I'm going to do is go ahead. I'll drill a hole through here. I won't drill a hole through here. Now later on, well, let me just finish my statement. Sorry about that. I'll drill a hole through here, and we're going to put the string through there. And get this heart inside of it. This is not going to be wood turn anymore. It's finished, except for putting the final finish on the piece. Now the heart has the finish on it already. It already has the finish on there. So that's a beautiful little heart. It's still a little sticky. That Fatwood, I tell you what, I reckon that is Fatwood. I don't know what it was. I thought it was maybe cedar, but I don't know. I really don't. So if Shalisa shows up, maybe she can correct me and let me know what it is. It smells like chewed cud from a cow, if you ask me. And I really honestly don't know for sure what it smells like. I just know that I've been in pastures before, near a cow before or something. Not close, but kind of near. So it just has that weird smell to it, to me. It's just yucky. So anyway, some people might love it. Not me. I like the smell of Fatwood here in the South. It is very distinct and it's very flowery and beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to drill a hole in here. And we'll put that string, somehow or another, I'll get that string down in there. And this piece right here, it's coming out. That's so funny. Okay, this is what I'll do. I'll fish this back through here. Loop it around here. Let's bend it up in it. I just need to get this thing through here, that's all. There we go. Whoa. About right in there. What do you think? Oh, it's got dust or something all over it now. And I don't know why. something. Turn that down a little bit. All right, we have it in there. I think it's gorgeous. That is so cute. That is just amazing. If I'd seen this online when I was first starting, I was like, I could never do that. Maybe one day, but oh, that looks too complicated. Anyway, I'm going to make the top finial so I can hang it up, and then put Gorilla Clear glue. Well, we'll go ahead and get both finials made. We'll get the bottom made and the top made. The beautiful finial, beautiful, beautiful finial. I'll use some of that poplar that is dark. The dark ones will be dark like this poplar here on this side here. And really dark in color and beautiful. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right. I hope y'all can stay with me. That's right. All right. Sometimes I wonder if I should let it be loose like that on a string. I don't know. Anyway, I need to measure the bottom. That's why I'm bringing it out here with the caliper. Caliper. It'll have to be smoothed off at the bottom. Let's get this thing roughed out. Okay, we'll mess with it later, bring it down anymore, because I need the strength. I don't need that too thin when I'm working on this. So I'm going to leave it alone for now. I think I brought it down a little more than I wanted to, but that's okay. I stopped. I love this rag. I'm glad I discovered that a couple of years ago. Alright, I got to get that the right size before I get this off, and then I cut it off. We got our beautiful finial. Didn't quite get the tip as long as I wanted to, but that's okay. It's still beautiful. I'll be back. Alright, let's glue it on. I was going to stick a hole in it, put a hole in it, and a hole in that, and put a little dowel of some sort in there. I think I'll just go ahead and just glue it on. Let's just do this. This is not easy sometimes. It looks like it's something simple, but if you don't get it straight, and it's crooked, I mean, what are you going to do? You got to cut it back off, right? You got to make sure that things are straight. And so I don't even know if it's still straight or not. That's the thing about not wood turning everything together. When you have to build it up and put it separate. That's okay. We're going to get this beauty on there. It's going to be beautiful. I'll sand that little area later. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely stunning. I still don't have a tip on there properly. It's kind of messed up at the tip. That's beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. The color of the wood is what is so beautiful. That it's dark against light. I love that. Alright, we need to make the top part. And it will be very short, so we don't have to worry about a nice long. I won't go crazy with it. Okay, this looks better. Let's put that baby on there. That thing's sticking on there fast. It is stuck on there already. So I'm amazed that sometimes it just sticks on there so quick. In 2 or 3 seconds. And there are other times I can't get it stick on to save my life. Alright, we got to put the finish on that baby. Isn't that beautiful? I have to sand it down here. Put the finish on, and then I'll be back when it's done. Hey everybody, what's going on? How y'all been doing? Alright, we have it finished for the most part. I think I'll put another coating on here. It doesn't look as shiny as it should be, so it needs a second coating. And I'm not sure, like I've said before in the video, if I should... I need some lighting. I know what it is. Hold on a second. I'm sorry about that. Let's get this going on just a little bit better. I'm not sure if I should leave that heart hanging loosely on a string in there. Now, if the ornament... Let me pick it up. If the ornament just sits, you know, in one place and it's not messed with, it'd be fine. Which is what it's supposed to do. But if it's picked up, moved around a lot and stuff, it'll be slinging around in there like a ping pong ball. Well, there might be a problem. Hold on just a second. So I had to get the camera on me. I was just holding it with my hand. And it's really hard to hold other things with one hand if I do that, so I had to put it on me. Anyway, so we have it finished, and so I reckon I'll leave it like that, since it's just a little bitty heart inside there, and I already glued it in the center of the heart. The string did all that work. That's a lovely little heart. I don't know if y'all can see it. So, it's shaped like a heart. Too bad it's not shaped a little more pointy at the bottom. That's all I could do with the wood, okay? This is all made by hand except for the string and the glue. I mean, it was wood turned partially and then the rest by hand. So, I think that's a pretty doggone good way of doing things myself. There's something on there. Sorry about that. Anyway, I have thought about actually making another one and using hearts in the finial. Making several. I think it would be a great idea to make several of these little hearts. It'd be a little aggravating for me to do, but I can do it. It's not a problem. You know, where there's a will, there's a way, right? If your heart is in it, you can do it. If you love what you're doing, even though it might be tenuous, not tenuous, it might be aggravating a little bit and out of the way, taking a little more time than usual, it's worth it. So I could do that, make several hearts on here, make a heart at the top. So, you know, say, you know, if I made a heart, I could have put it at the top part of this too. I thought about that when I rounded that, when I was rounding it, and I thought, hey, I could have made a heart right there. But that's okay. Because I'd have to take it and cut it and do all that stuff. So I want to go ahead and finish it. I'd taken too long of a time trying to get this done in between everything else I have to do. So anyway, I think it just turned out gorgeous. And this is all poplar, except for inside here, which is something Shalisa Shell sent me. There's something in my fingernail. That's nasty. What in the world? Except for this inside the heart. The heart is probably, my guess, the Fatwood, so we'll say it's Fatwood. I'm pretty sure it is, because the way the glue took forever to dry on it and everything, it just is not nearly as sticky as mine is, and it doesn't smell good. Like I've said before several times, I don't mean to be ad nauseum about it, but well, that's okay. Anyway, I love it. What do y'all think? I've seen some heart ornaments out there online, but I haven't seen one quite like this. And I love that about wood turning. I absolutely love that. I can turn something that is unique, one of a kind, nobody has ever made. Even though the idea is there that people have done that idea of inside out heart ornaments, they have never done one like this. And I just love that. It's not factory made and popped out. Everything's identical. Oh, you know, we live in a world that everything is just, you know, manufactured. Machines just pop things out and it's all the same. And nothing is unique and special. That's another thing. It makes it so special that it's unique and one of a kind. And when I send something to somebody, it's unique. It's one of a kind. It's something that I've given you that's not anywhere in the world just like it. Might be similar, but it's not like it. And it's one of a kind. And I love that. So anyway, I hope y'all been doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. And, you know, I've made some others in the past. I don't know if y'all remember. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can find one. Okay. So I think this one, and I had my texturing tool, and I did texture through here. This is a big and bulky one, and I put the LED lights in there. I took this one out to use in something else so I could give it to somebody when I made an ornament earlier this year, just before Christmas. This one still has a lot LED in it, but I don't think it's got the battery in it. You know, and that was a pretty cool idea, I thought. No, it doesn't have the batteries in it. But it still has where you can put batteries in it, pop it in the bottom, and then it will light up inside the ornament. And I think that's absolutely gorgeous. This one was made out of the Spectraply, if you remember. And I was really happy about this one. It's just really gorgeous. That Spectraply is some pretty stuff. So the thing about these is there's, you know, you sit them on the counter. You're not hanging them up. This one right here, I love the fact that you can hang it up. It's more delicate and it's lighter, actually. I love that. And to put something inside of it, it makes it very interesting, intriguing, and you know, more exciting. And so I love stuff like that. So anyway, I think it's fascinating to do an inside out ornament and open it up. I really do. I think that's just fantastic. So anyway, I hope y'all been doing well. And you folks up north that get snow and all that cold weather, there's a bad storm coming. And I hope y'all are safe. And I know that Bonnie out there, one of my regulars, she been telling me about all this weather slamming her state that she lives in. So I hope that she doesn't have her electricity knocked out or anything like that. None of y'all. You know, there's Shalisa Shell and Dish Outdoors. So, you know, all of you, you know, be safe up there. I hope that the bad weather, the snowstorms and stuff don't knock out your electricity or do anything terrible. So, You know, down in the South, we don't have the trees and stuff that can hold the weight of snow or ice. So if it snows or ices down here, it's a problem. We don't have snow tires on our vehicles. So when the North makes fun of the South and say, oh, you don't know how to drive in the snow, you're so dumb or something like that. It's not that. No, we don't necessarily, because we don't drive in the snow. But we don't have the equipment down here. So you got to factor that in. Anyway, regardless, this is not about snow. I just want to make sure y'all are safe this weekend. And I hope y'all are smiling. Smile. You know, I was driving around last night and I saw a billboard where I live, and it had the Mona Lisa on there, and it said smile. The big words in big letters, smile. It's contagious. And I thought, that's just awesome, because, you know, my motto has always been smile. Smile. You know, a lot of people don't smile a real smile. They don't, they fake it. And we all have done that, okay? I'm not saying I haven't. We all have. And you're not truly smiling from your heart, okay? So smile. And if you can't smile from your heart, laugh. I had a few people tell me they like my laugh. Thank you. That's really a huge compliment. Thank you. I've had people tell me that. I've had people start laughing when I'm laughing. In fact, it was last week, I think it was. I met this lady. And at the beginning, she was smiling about something. I said something to her. I can't remember what it was. But she started laughing. I started laughing. Then she started laughing harder because I was laughing. And she was laughing at my laugh. I was laughing at her laugh. So we were laughing at each other. And it was just so funny the whole time. We didn't even talk. We just laughed at each other. So I don't know. I don't always laugh, okay? There's a lot of times I don't. So, anyway, I just wanted to bubble up and well up in you to be happy. And it's hard to, if you're going through hard and tough times. I understand. So, anyway, I better go because my battery's going to die very soon. And I hope y'all are doing well, like I said before, and have a wonderful week coming up. Wonderful weekend. Be safe out there. I miss you guys. And we will see you as soon as we can. I will get something else going. I'll probably make another inside out ornament, heart ornament. And we'll see what we can do. All right. And we'll put something else in there. Maybe a little acorn or a little mushroom or something. And this time we won't have it swinging around. Okay, and y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week ahead, coming up after the weekend. All right, bye-bye.